Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
The beautiful and amazing Samantha, just the regular Phil, and Bars and Barbells is who we both are. And this is a reaction channel, if you haven't already figured that out, which I'm sure you have if you're coming here to check out Dimash. Because we got lots of Dimash on the channel now.
Yeah, we do have lots.
And, it's hard to pick a favorite at this point because they've all been so good.
And some of them have been so different.
Very different. We've gone through a progression a little bit of seeing all the different styles that he has, which has been a great evolution for us. I remember when we did SOS the first time, we were just blown away.
Yeah.
But he still continues to blow us away.
My jaw was just on the floor.
But he still continues to blow us away too, in different, like you said, different ways in his vocal or the way they compose a song or the style of music that he does.
Performance even, I feel like he has really cool visuals on stage, stuff like that too.
Yeah. So today we might get another visual performance that's a little bit different, right? We've got the story of One Sky. So I think this is a little bit newer, a music video from Dimash, but it's also something that it seems like he's put a lot of effort into it. I think he's composed the video, he composed the music, he plays a role in the video, he obviously sings as well. So it's almost like a short film, it seems like, from what I've gathered, but I know nothing about it.
Here.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. So this will be a first time reaction though to Dimash in a music video. Everything we've done so far has been a performance.
Yeah,
so
live, yeah.
So this will be the first time we get to hear a little bit different rendition from him and see some visuals. So
yeah, I'm excited for this.
Hopefully you guys are excited as well. If you enjoy it, you know what to do as usual. Hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment, and we'd love to have you in our community. So if you want to join, hit that subscribe button. You can do that now, or just wait till you see this great video here and hit that at the end of the video that we do. All right, that's it. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Believe what's happening at all. Vipers crazy, we reborn to fall. We are the reason we're causing all that pain, to the secret room that gives us life. Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams, billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror. So and birth unfolded. They should fall.
As a ruler, my task is to keep order and protect my country. But I don't deprive you of your freedom. The world is open for me, and I want to give it to you.
Last chance is here. Can't rebalance all that of your regret. Our future, is it possible to say? So when all the crazy Bibles falling, we decide to stop the draining. We decide to follow their light. We are making
Only in the hearts of the strongest. You must be strong to accept the freedom and bring it to the world. United, we will enter every city, every house. We will lead everyone who is ready to start a new life. Anyone who resists will not find a place next to us.
It's definitely a short film. For
Yeah.
sure. It's very intense visuals, and
Yeah, for sure.
it's very cool though hearing his vocal, which we've talked so many times before, how it's so powerful, and he does a great job of telling the story sometimes with his emotion.
I was gonna say bringing in that emotional component.
Yeah, and so obviously using that to great effect here in telling a sorrow of a story, and it seems like he's talking about war in this first little bit here of the sacrifices that are being made of people's lives and everything else. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on in the current state of the world and state of the affairs, obviously, but it seems like he's talking about something that matters to him, because he seems like he's got a lot of passion in what he's saying as well. Very,
Yeah.
very personal to him, and love seeing artists speak about things that they're passionate about. And it seems like we never lack that with Dimash. He always,
for sure.
he always, really brings a lot of artistry to the components of his performances, and even we're seeing that in the composition of the video, in his vocal, and then I was looking forward to seeing this because I was interested to see how he's going to apply his vocal onto something visual, and I think it's perfect so far.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and I think that, like you said, there's a lot of going on with the visual. Like, started out with the kids, and then it shows like him older now, in this war kind of scene, and then I think, like you said, the sound of the song like really complements the video. Like, it was very like started off like a little bit slower in the beginning, and I was kind of like, where are we going with these kids? And then you could see that it transitioned into this. I feel like it's well suited for this vibe that the video has.
War is the way to unite people.
Learn to share again. Learn to share again their love, not share. To leap again. We have passed the moment of dimension. Wanting the peace. We have to stay. Time is up.
I can't believe he just held that note for that long.
That's crazy. He's just killing it. Like, I mean, you watch some of these films and stuff, and you might have some vocals like that in the film, but it's so crazy to see him doing all of this, right? Like the song itself, and then adding that in to add this next level heightened emotion. But it sounds, obviously, it just sounds great because it's Dimash, you know. But it's so crazy just to see. You know, we've talked about his peaks and his valleys and his performances, but now we're getting to see it with the visual as well, and adding that extra emotion that we talked about, but now we're really seeing it and feeling it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm finding this video is like sucking me right in. Like I feel like I'm having a hard time focusing on like the lyrics of what he's saying. Like his voice sounds very nice, like nice in the sense that he's just very talented. But and I feel like the kind of like feelings and emotions that the vocals are bringing with the video are very on point, but to actually pinpoint what he's saying, I feel like I'm like not as focused on that because there's just so much going on.
Yeah, it's first time listening, so it's hard to catch everything. There's a lot of visuals, you know, there's a lot of you know, different sounds, like I said, from his notes that he's hitting in line with what we're seeing visually, and then you're catching pieces of the lyrics and you know, in time as well. But you know, I think you maybe. It's nice to have the lyrics, and I do, you know, I am catching some of them, but you might even not need them because you're feeling again what Dimash does. He tells the story with his vocal using the notes that he has, and then we have the visuals as well. So you may not even really need the lyrics to know what's kind of going on in the story.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so that's what's really cool about Dimash is that I love is he always uses his voice as a vocal tool, and I really, really appreciate that. So.
And one thing I noticed too, like I could be wrong, like I could have just be like seeing something that's not actually related, but they have these necklaces that have like that shape on it, right? And then when they were showing the army kind of commander guy, like that podium had that shape on it, and their hats had that shape on it. So I don't really know what that's representing.
I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find it.
You guys should let us know in the comments.
So I think that's the other kid, right?
Yeah, the older kid.
Yeah, so he's the one that's leading the army and now has killed his family and
That was crazy.
That was fire from Dimash. He put together, that was a creative ball of genius.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, I love that. There's so many layers to it. Great story in such a short period of time. It was like a long movie, but in a short film, obviously.
Yeah.
And
it was really
just
cool.
a lot of depth and layers. And like we kind of discussed, we've caught wind that there was the different paths that could have been taken and were taken, and the results of them, the kind of the light and the darkness aspect, the aspect of showing obviously the child relating to life, right, and life beginning basically, and choosing life instead of choosing the alternative, and obviously he's got this nice little message at the end here of trying to promote peace more so than anything.
Acceptance, coming together.
Yeah, and I think clearly highlighting the aspect of war and conflict, and like you said, the coming together, the peace aspect. So I would assume that it's probably related to what's going on in the world today, right now, especially because he's from that area of the world as well.
Yeah, you said this is newer, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty new, like 2022 maybe, end of 22. So. Kudos to him for using his platform to deliver a message that hopefully reaches people in the right way, but it just all of that we haven't talked about his vocal ability.
Oh, which is incredible. There's so many times where I was like,
yeah, and just like as we got towards the end there, where he brought in that real epicness of passion, of the pain that he was expressing, of life, like I want to choose life.
Yeah.
So much emotion.
He really
and
felt like all of the feelings that he was trying to convey with
yeah
that.
And it just again, I mentioned it earlier, but the vocal tool, that was it in full effect. And so he talked about all the creativeness, all the genius that he brought to it, but you don't even highlight his best asset, and a lot of people would probably argue that that's his voice and his singing ability, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. He did amazing, and I thought the visuals were really well put together too, like the camera work, and just I can't even imagine like putting that video together. Like it would take a lot from a filming perspective, and props and all that, like the background and whatever.
I think I remember hearing that he did put a lot of effort into making this thing come together. So
I really felt like I was watching like a professional movie.
yeah, it was clearly it was up there. I would say that's one of the better things I've watched as of late in terms of a video of something. So
yeah, for sure.
Very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction, watching us make all these faces and expressions. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button for us. And we got lots of Dimash. You probably got a little playlist popping up right now. So if you want to go and check those out, this is your first time on the channel, hit that playlist, hit that subscribe button, and come back soon and check out our next one.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.